A very good evening, everybody. Hello. Hello. How are you? Hi. Here in the strangest room in the city. I've got to go all the way up this way and all the way down that way to welcome you all to this fabulous night here tonight. My name's James Valentine. I'm from ABC Radio, and it's an immense honour and privilege to be with you all here this evening to MC the 15th Affinity New South Wales Parliament Friendship and Dialogue Iftar Dinner.
Wanyamba Wanyambu Ganyala. Always this land has been cared for thousands of years, as it has cared for us. Wanyambu Wanyambu Ganyai. Always will be into the future. Garai Nyuring Ginyang. We make that commitment together.
Faith, charity, family and community. These are the values shared by Australians of all backgrounds. It is these common values that form the bedrock of our successful multicultural society in New South Wales. As we share a meal together tonight in the spirit of Ramadan, let us remember those less fortunate than ourselves, those who do not have enough to eat, or a safe place to call home.
My friends, I've had the pleasure of attending many previous Affinity Iftar dinners over the last 15 years. And time again, this has been a wonderful but important event for community harmony, self-reflection and faith during this holy month. This holy month is a time for the world to pray for peace, pray for hope, and we pray for our loved ones both here and overseas.
Well, I'm sure most of you here will have encountered our next speaker, cousin Ahmed Polat.
Leo Tolstoy says, if you feel pain, you are alive. If you feel other people's pain, you are a human being. Another touching reminder of what it means to be human. Understanding others' suffering is vital for human progress. Empathy fosters unity and compassion, transcending cultural, linguistic, and geographical boundaries. Reserve in your heart a seat for everyone.
To me, Ramadan is a sacred moment to reflect, to appreciate what we have, increase our awareness of what others do not, and think about how we, in our own little way, can be a good human and work towards making our world a better and more equitable place. Shukran. Ramadan Kareem.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
As the Quran says, we were divided into nations and tribes so we could come together to know one another. And that is what tonight is all about. Coming together, sharing a meal, getting to know each other, which is, I think, something that the world needs right now. Friends, Ramadan is a sacred month, but as my colleague Jihad Dib said in Parliament last week, what is normally a time of great joy this year is shadowed by sadness. For religious communities across New South Wales, this has been an incredibly difficult 5 months. It's only human to see that level of suffering across the world and want it to stop.
And tonight is such a great example as we pursue collectively unity and social cohesion through challenging times that are stressing the multicultural fabric of our community. This evening's Iftar is a significant event of bringing people together, reflecting on our harmonious and pluralistic society here in New South Wales. Tonight's themes of tolerance and compassion and love, well, we need those more than ever in this troubled world at the moment.
إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله ثم استقاموا تتنزل عليهم الملائكة
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم 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 بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
And as
As the first sentence of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights says, all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. And bridges of understanding can always be built, even after the most intractable of conflicts. I don't want to just imply that an open heart will solve all conflict and improve cohesion. It won't. It can't. We have to confront and deal with racism first before we can be socially cohesive. But we have to fight against racism because the foundation of harmony in a society is one that is truly free and equal. But the important thing is, even in that fight, there will always be a place for compassion, tolerance and love.
To my mind, there is two things that we all have in this great country. And number one is that we are Aussies. And whatever that has meant in the past, we all decide what that is today and moving into the future. And number two, we love our children. And we want the best for them.
It's an enormous amount of work, and I think I speak on behalf of everyone in the room when I say how grateful we are to be here, to break bread together, to make connections with people from diverse backgrounds, and to reflect on just how much unites us. With so much suffering across the world, from the Middle East to Sudan, Yemen to Afghanistan, it's hard not to feel overwhelmed at times, but we must not give up.
As we leave here tonight, let us carry forward the spirit of this gathering. Let us continue to listen with our ears of tolerance, to see through eyes of compassion, and to speak with the language of love in all our interactions.
So we're going to take a moment to express our gratitude to the sponsors whose generous support has truly enriched this Iftar dinner. On behalf of the Galaxy Foundation, who's the end kids, man? To the Australian Universal Federation, Abdullah Aksu. Accepting on behalf of the University of Sydney is Professor Mary Crock. Accepting on behalf of Cultural Pulse is Reg Raghavan. And we extend our sincere appreciation to our esteemed individual sponsors, Dr. Kathy Eager, Dr. Nang Win, and Mithat Unlu. We've been honoured to welcome as well Commander Prudence Hawkins Griffiths from the Royal Australian Navy.